So John, I want to help me understand the decision to go to Canva. It's a huge opportunity. It's a great company, a great set of founders, but the undertaking of opening up a new office for a company is massive. Help me understand your decision process and what went into saying yes to Canva.
Yeah, sure. Well, it was, in a lot of ways, probably the easiest decision. But to your point, there was, a lot of reasons it should have been one of the harder decisions. I think the unique things for me in this, Colin, were that it was outside of probably the normal things I had done. It was, Canva was largely B2C focused, and I had predominantly done B2B throughout my career. So, I came into this with a little bit of, I would say, skepticism, even when I went to meet with the founders. Around if my, if my skills really would fit and resonate with them. But fun part of the story was Canva had built this great product. They gave it away free to the masses, and they built this amazing, PLG flywheel through that. It was largely aimed at consumers, but the thought was that, over time, if consumers used it, then small businesses who didn't have access to design resources would start to use it more. And that was where they kind of made their way into the SMB. And lo and behold, what they found was that people started to take it to work. It was being, showing up at big companies like Microsoft, Amazon, you name XYZ big company. Teams, 30, 40, 50 people were signing up kind of overnight and starting to use the tool. And so it was a great moment for them to realize that they did have a need for an enterprise product offering. They were being largely led there by their customers. And so it was, time for them to think about, like, should we create a new offering, a new product that was, suited and fit for moving into the enterprise space? Should we build a sales team? If you want to go after that audience, you can do it only so much with the PLG motion. And so when does it make sense to bring in a sales-led mission on top of that to really help enable that buying journey, help those customers buy more effectively, and start to use their platform? And so, they were looking to me to say, how do we open up, a new area of the world for us? We were seeing a lot of buying, already happening in North America. Majority of their customers were here. EMEA was next. And that was one of the things that they were thinking about, who can come in and help us, begin that march of opening up some of these new areas and markets. So it really, I would say in a lot of ways, all of a sudden began to fit my skill set, because it was, taking a product up market, going after new customers. It just started in the consumer, first, but it was now moving, in a place that I knew really well and understood the challenges that they were going to face and was able to help them solve. I think the other cool things about it was that it was, fun to come in and think about, like, how do you take a brand from another market into a new market? So I'd always done, companies largely based here in North America and opened up offices in London and Australia. So kind of North America brand moves outward. This is my first time to take a brand from another market into my backyard of the US and Austin, Texas here. And so that was a lot of fun.